live on my computer, only because I am traveling again, and just makes it easier to use the phone. Here is a similarity that I found. There might be noise, so I'm going to do my best to get past this noise. Now, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because we're going to go back to our first theory about a SWAT team hitting the Idaho4 house. I don't mean to confuse anybody. I know in my last live I was mentioning Ethan, but this won't be about Ethan, okay? However, it can be about Ethan. So give me a minute and hear me out. Alright, I'm just waiting for everybody to get here. I'm not doing all this intro and outro. Now, this is a different case. This happened in North Carolina. This happened exactly 1 month after the incident that happened in Idaho. And don't forget, we had been going over an elite audio that people kept trying to say was debunked, it wasn't real. With sounds of their voices, sounds of words that were coming out of their mouth, and would sound like they were being like swatted, like a SWAT team was moving in on them, okay, and being made to sit as they're questioning one other person in another room, which was Xana. And that's what we were all picturing. I mean, we were going nuts on it. All right, it's still in my live event or my regular videos. I don't remember. It should still be on my channel. If not, it was taken off my channel when my channel was taken away from me and then given back and then taken away. But we were all listening. Yeah, it should still be on my channel. And we were going over the sounds. And what sounded like was a hit, like not like a hit, like it was like a SWAT team coming through. And if you see in my picture here that they have been followed all night, all motherfucking night. So it's impossible for something to go down. Sorry, baby. I know. She's getting changed right in front of you. Aww. Stop it right now. Oh. No. Coming up live. I love you. I love your barking and you sound so cute, but no. This woman had to park directly next to me and she's putting on socks and shoes. You'll be surprised how many people are living in their cars. Oh, it's pretty sad, actually. No, lay down. Don't tell me. Okay. So it's impossible that these motherfuckers who are following these girls everywhere they freaking go do not know what happened that night. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about a different incident that happened in North Carolina. And then I'm going to tell you like 2 reasons why it's a little scary. Because the SWATs is making mistakes. After mistakes after mistakes, they have somehow got somebody who's stupid and trigger happy. So we're going to witness that. And then here's another thing that I noticed is that they're in a camper. And I don't know if that land that they're on or the address that they're talking about is their land because it's in the Indian reservation area. Or could they be just visiting? This is a mobile home, not a house. And I will also get into how scary it is too. What if he was streaming on YouTube and he too had a stalker that was out to get him and decided to call in something fake? Like apparently what I was hearing is that they went in because they thought there was a hostage situation going on in here. That's as far as I know. And then they do say something about a warrant, but that's not what they went in there for. Because if they went in there for a warrant, they would not need to drop in a robot. Okay, so here we go. Everybody here? You're going to hit the like button, watch. Now, a lot of this has already been pre-recorded, and I'm going to interrupt my own pre-recording as usual. So, here we go. Get used to my stuff, man. It's just how I go. It's how I work. Alright, here we go. I did my disclaimer.
Okay.
Hold on.
Here's a...
First things first, disclaimer. Okay? And warning, guys. Warning.
Okay. Here's another point I want to make on how law enforcement can set up themselves for failure or be set up for failure. So here, apparently they got a call of a hostage situation. They came in to save this hostage situation and almost killed an innocent man. Okay, so his name is Jason Harley Kelpfer. I don't know how to say that last name. 41 years old. Okay. This happened at this address, 1790 Upper Bear Paul Road, Murphy, North Carolina. Wow. So you can definitely get into this and see what had happened. So this happened on Monday, December 12, 2022. So this is shortly after what happened in Idaho, guys. And look at the date, 12. So apparently something happened to them, which would have been November 13th because it's the morning time, but they kept listing it as 12. This happened December in the middle of the morning on 12. This is incredible. Sorry about the noise. Sorry about this. Okay. So they tossed a robot. Look at this.
Okay, trigger warning. Okay. Anybody under the age of 18, please remove them from the scene. This is going to get nasty, it's going to get gory, and I'm going to give it to you all the way through. And here's the thing, guys. I will be leaving a link to where you can find this on my Patreon. I'll tell you why towards the end. And there's another link to, I think it's D Ravage or something like that. I will show you everything at the end. I just don't want my channel being taken down for spam. Okay, so, and I'll explain what spam is towards the end. Get ready. Everybody ready? Here's a similarity that we were discussing about that could have happened to these students in that house. And they may have raided the wrong house. Okay? Now, this, of course, is a different situation, and this is in North Carolina, okay, but here's a really good, and then there's a timestamp here, guys, too. Read this timestamp. It's at 4 in the morning, y'all, okay? Okay, here we go. Pay attention. That's all I'm saying is pay attention. And then you can see some bullshit. And then you see how one of the officers sits there and goes, "Oh my God, we fucked up." And he's like, "Cameras."
It's gonna get violent, okay? So be ready. Up there. Now, with them throwing that robot in there, they should see that the room is dark. There's nobody in the room. They have enough time to see that. There's a robot on the floor. Princess. There's no doggies to play with. I should go over there. Where's my toys? And look, they still have plenty of time with that robot. They They can see that they're in bed, sleeping. There's no movement. Plenty of time. I mean, was it their job to take this man out? There you go. Now they start saying something.
What's going on? Hello? 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 What is going on? Jason, step outside and walk through.
Just thank God he has a camera.
Come outside, Jason. Step outside the door onto the deck and show us your hand. What is going on? What the fuck? Jason, we just want to talk to you. Come outside.
Well, learn from this, guys. Let's come and have a trip.
Show us your hand. Hand. I'm shot! What the hell? I'm shot! He's shot! What the hell did you do? Fuck! I'm dead! I'm shot! I'm shot!
You seen that, y'all? You seen that? They both had their hands up. He just had a flashlight in his hand. That was it. Okay? And maybe that was his mistake because he's shining the light in their eyes. They can't see what's in the other hand. Okay? So now you got a stupid ass with a badge that sits there and shoots an innocent man thinking, oh, he had a weapon on him. Alright, so learn from that. Obviously, don't shine the flashlight in their eyes because if they can't see you, they're going to shoot your ass, okay? Sorry, I had to pause that, but check the rest of this out. I'm going to rewind it again. Rewind it just a tad. This is a don't do, okay? I'm just pointing out, don't shine a flashlight in the officer's eyes. And this is probably what caused this incident.
Jason, we just want to talk to you. Come outside.
Well, learn from this, guys. Let's come and have a trip.
Show us your hand. Hand. I'm shot! What the hell? I'm shot! He's shot! What the hell did you do? Fuck! I'm dead! I'm shot! I'm shot! I'm shot! I'm shot! Go! I'm shot! He can't! I'm shot! I'm shot! I'm shot! I'm shot! I'm shot! I can't even!
Look at the timing on it. 4:58 in the morning. Look at the timing, guys. This is just a month later of what happened.
I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. I didn't have a gun. I didn't have a gun.
Remember
I
our
didn't
first
have a
meeting?
gun. I didn't have one. I had to release. Please, did I hear this yourself? Sergeant, please, did I hear this yourself? Please, you have your mess.
Can they be any more stupider?
Oh, you shot me right there. Where are you here at? Okay, wait, Chad. Okay, let's how much is dollars away? I have no gun. Hey, master. Hey, start working on him.
Dragging his ass out. Look at that.
Hey, start working on him now. Work it. Work it.
What else I got to say? This is full footage, guys. Full footage of what happened to this man in a mobile home.
Where's the robot at?
Thank God he had a camera system.
Here, behind us.
Maybe somebody on YouTube was setting him up for this to happen. You know, making false claims and false police reports and false police calls.
Of course, that was my commentary. He very well could have had a warrant as well for his arrest. They did say his first name, Jason, but I wasn't quite sure. So, yeah, this is just watch this.
Yeah, the doxing that happens on YouTube, how dangerous it can actually be. What if that happened? And that's why the SWAT was there. It's because somebody was taunting these guys and setting them up. Oh, there's nothing. No evidence of anything. They said it were fucked. Heard that?
Okay, so I know I was talking over, I didn't mean to. But, we're gonna rewind that and he's gonna say something. Okay. When he puts his hands on his head, he's basically gonna say, we fucked up. I didn't mean to talk over it, but I didn't expect that. So, here we go.
Setting them up. Oh, there's nothing. No evidence of anything. They said it were fucked. Heard that? They said we're fucked. And he goes, cameras. Because they got cameras on them too. They gotta watch what they say. Now they're trying to find a reason to have been there. Look at this. Now keep an eye out, see if they try to place something in the room to make it look like that's why they had to do what they had to do. There you go. Wow.
Yep. Hold on. Gotta go back to I messed up a little bit. So we already seen that.
Yep. Let me see if I touch that, if I can get on my Rumble. No, I can't. But if you guys wanted to watch it in full, you can find it on Rumble. I have a Rumble account as well. But I've already recorded this so y'all can see. So here it is. So, do you see a hostage? Okay, I'm trying to see where they had that hostage situation. Alright. I'm trying to figure out what made these guys go there.
I'll fast forward that. So, I'm gonna go right here.
And the video is credited to, D Renegade. That must be the owner of, the one that got shot, D Renegade. So this is D Renegade. Okay, look at this. So he's got his own website, guys. So early morning. Okay. In addition to obtain a search warrant, officers from the Cherokee County Sheriff's Department also requested an assistance. Okay. So just before 5 a.m. that morning, SWAT officers tossed a robot equipment. So it doesn't really say why they were there. But you can watch the video here too. So I'll leave this link as well. Alright. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't want somebody saying I'm spamming. So I won't be leaving the link here. But what I'll do is I'll leave it on my Patreon. And if you join the Patreon, you can get the link here, or you can find this yourself. So NC Renegades, okay, or the other one. I'll tell you why, because again, I'm being stalked by haters, and apparently I can lose my channel for what they call spamming. So
Alright, so I shut that down. Because I have gone through this already with the spamming issue. You do not have to be a paid member to get the link if you want the link, or where I gotta sit there and fight for my channel again. Wow, my mic just turned back on. That was weird. So, I don't know what happened, but my mic light on my phone just turned on and then shut off. That was interesting. I've never seen that before. Well, I'm on a live event. The phone was doing its own thing, right? Alright, so he may have had a warrant, or when I was looking at the fact that he is in a mobile home, and he's in a camper type situation, it made me think of my stalker and what could happen to me. So that's the only reason why I mentioned all that weird shit, because that's what I was thinking about before I ever thought about the Idaho4 case and the similarities to this Idaho4 case. And so, Lori, thank you for being here. Sorry I wasn't reading your stuff out loud just yet. It says, please tell me he lived. He lived. So I don't know what's really going to happen with the case, but thank God he made it. I'm quite surprised his wife didn't get hit with any bullet. The way the bullets were going and coming through the window, somehow she like dodged those bullets. Did you see that? That was crazy. But like I said, if taking my fears out of the situation, because that was my fears about being in a mobile home or being in a van and somebody sits there and sends the police after you, and you didn't do anything wrong, what could happen? I mean, if I don't approach the officer correctly, because they're so fucking scared as it is, they have a gun in their hand. They don't know what to expect. Their body is shaking. Yeah, it's there, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Anything could happen. That's why I was saying, hey, whatever you do, don't shine that flashlight in their eyes where they can't see what you have in your hand, because you're going down. Okay, just don't do it. Just drop what you got. Put your hands up. Drop to the floor as fast as you can. Okay. This is some fucked up shit. But yeah, it's really fucking scary that somebody could have the power to make the police think you're a bad person. But apparently there was a warrant out for him. And even though they also said that somebody made a call and it was a hostage situation inside. So I'll learn more about that. Well, I'll give you that information as soon as that comes out. I'm surprised it hasn't already. Okay. But here's the similarity, guys. We have these assholes, and we have lots of pictures of these undercover ops and officers and informants following those girls around. Maybe not really following those girls, and they just happened to be there. They're probably following other people, okay? When we're watching the Grubhub truck video, it probably had nothing to do with Maddie and Kaylee. And that the SWAT team, these guys were supposed to hit the other house, and they hit the wrong house. Okay, now I'm going to bring the poor Ethan in on this. And you're like, oh, why, you did mention Ethan. Okay. That mistake that you've seen here, with this guy falling to the ground. Bang, bang, bang. Okay? Falling to the ground. What if whatever happened during the raid, that they accidentally, did that to Ethan? And all he did was pass out. That's what I'm just saying. What happened, what if that happened? And then they wanted to cover it up and they wanted to kill off the witnesses because these officers are going to lose everything. It does sound really weird, right? But if that audio that was debunked is real and it's not really fake, which we don't know, it sounded really real. It sounded like they were getting, the SWAT team was running through their house and questioning them. Or a group of individuals that look like SWAT coming in and holding the four down to go question the other. So I still gotta get my electrical fixed. Hold on. My electric runs out really fast. So there's just so many theories that exist, all because of what's released in the media, what's real, what's fake. And you know how hard it is to just like sort through that? So you don't even know if somebody's putting out something that's real or if they're just fucking with us and feeding us more reasons to come up with new and more theories. So I don't know what you guys think. Everybody still here? I got 26, 15 likes. Come on, man. I'm bringing you soup all the time. It's a little lukewarm. I know it's not very hot, but it's going to get there. Okay. That was serious action right there, right? How easily an officer can screw the hell up. You can find so many of incidents. Sorry. You can find so many of them. But it's just interesting on how close, just a month apart, where it just seemed like a SWAT hit. And it could have been a SWAT hit mistake. Like here could be another reason why they didn't do nothing to Bethany or Dylan. Maybe they have family member that was in that SWAT, or friend, or somebody, you know, that they were close to that's in the SWAT team. Or maybe they weren't even there during this hit. You know, during the SWAT. So, or maybe it never ever happened. Ever. And it's all fake. Including the audio. And there is no similarity. But then tell me this. Why were these people there at the Grubhub truck around the same time those girls go and get a sandwich? Why do you see people handing each other something, like they're passing something across each other by shaking hands, getting close and then sticking their hands in other people's pockets? Yeah, just why are they watching each other? Here's your amen, sweetie. Thank you. I got my amen, Lori. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I hope they sue the crap out of them. I thought that she was hit too at first. Those were high-powered rifles, yes. Okay. I did see Linda Lane video that sounds like a gunshot. Also, I did too. I didn't know if it was like a backfire of a vehicle. But I did too, but I don't really remember the exact. But I know it was between 3 and 4. Right? No, it was between 136. Sorry, it was between 136 and 2:30, not 3 and 4. All right. So the footage, which I have no idea the real sound. Yeah, I don't have an idea either, the real sound of the feds. let's do this. Let's take a walk on memory lane here. Let's go into YouTube. Either A, I have it in my regular video, or I have it in a live event. So let's try regular video. I swear I did Sounds of an Angel. Voices of an Angel. We'll do that in a minute. And everybody kept saying, oh, it's debunked, it's debunked. I'm certain it's still here. It's not even here anymore, guys. What? Would this be it? I think this is it. Okay, sorry, memory lane here. Okay, bear with me. Bear with. Okay. 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 You remember this, right? Now listen. Listen to it carefully. I know somebody's saying it's debunked, but damn, these voices are so clear. I mean, you can. The voices are. They match these kids, these students. You heard the beep beep, okay? There's a couple times in Linda Lane where you heard the beep beep. That's locking a vehicle. Well, I'll rewind that again. So I don't think this is really truly debunked, but hear me out. If I just need somebody who knows how to separate that audio, like Zav Girl can do it. Ready? Let's do it again. It just went off. Did y'all hear it? Did you hear it? You heard the beep beep? I just paused it at the beep beep. Come on now. Come on. Hit the like button. Say something. Yeah. We're starting. It's coming around. It's all coming in. The circle's all coming around, yo. It's coming out. Okay, so you heard beep beep. Let's move on. Okay. What did that sound like? It sounds like a bunch of men. It's like a SWAT team. So, you know, if my theory about Ethan is wrong, hello? Or our theory about Dylan is wrong, SWAT team, yo. Let's go back just a little bit. Listen for the beep, and then listen real close to the sound of a bunch of individuals. Put your hands in the air. Stand over there and put your hands in the air. Listen. Listen carefully. Slow it down. Let's make that speed a little bit less. Let's make it happen. That screeching sound is the sliding door in the back opening up. Okay, that's that screeching going, meaning it's being opened very quickly. Now you already heard the SWAT team in the front, then you hear the screen door in the back. Okay?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take it this way and let me go back to regular audio. It's hard for me to tell what's going on. We'll go to regular audio first and then we'll go to the next point down. Okay, that beep beep.
That's the vehicle being locked. And then there, you got the dog. So here we go. Now, I don't think they're saying Kopaka. It's just, it sounds the same as the other audio where it's saying sit down. Sorry about that. And if you think that's a dog barking, that's the vehicle going beep beep. All right, so people said the audio was debunked, so we didn't totally go with it, but we were definitely trying to listen. It would be good if we have a voice analyst that could work on the sound, or sound analyst. Jeff H does a great job on separating sound, so that would be great if Jeff H wants to take on that project. Yeah, and then let me know how it went. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna have Zav Girl separate it. She already knows how to do it real easily. Did anyone see the video of Ethan's age was 27? No, I didn't see that. I don't know nothing about that, but you guys can leave me a link. At least I hope you can leave me a link. If you can't, just let me know. Leave me an email. That makes more sense. But that would be why I would go into that theory that it was a SWAT team and they made a huge mistake. And then since there's no audio, or I guess for them in the house, that they went and cleaned up their mistake. And if it wasn't a SWAT team, then we can go back to the other theory that it was a drug bust, kind of, not a drug bust, but like the drugs people who own the drugs mushed in there to get answers on, hey, where's my drugs? Okay, and they look like the SWAT team. But I just wanted to make sure I showed you the similarities. So it sounded like a squall and barking. Yeah, fighting sounds, male. You guys can listen to the audio. It's already in here in my stuff. Okay, wee. Hold on, let me see. So it's in here. Let me see if I can take me back where I can show you what it looks like. Oh boy. Yeah, it'll look like this with his face right here. Okay, it'll look like that, and then you'll know where to go for that whole audio set. I believe I have more audio on here because I did, I think, 3 different type of audio, and I put it on this video so that we can analyze it. And just like you guys are analyzing a lot of things it's hard to hear in the Linda Lane, you'll start to hear the beeping sounds. Unfortunately, we don't have timestamp on here, but you'll know how many times you heard that beeping sound and what time you heard that, and that's basically the doors being locked. Okay, it's like beep beep, and then you'll hear barking, and then how many times you've heard that, in each of the hour segments, because there's other dogs too in the area. It's not just one dog. So also, if you watch Truth and Transparency, when she went to those apartment complexes just recently, you hear a cat meowing and you hear another dog going bark, bark, in the same exact sound. Bark, bark. So we know it was not Murphy. Okay? Proof right there was not Murphy going bark, bark. Because that same exact type of bark, same exact sound, Lana had picked up while she was there that morning, going over the ecosystem in the area, how close all the houses are, stuff like that. Just kind of going over the area. So definitely, you know, watch her videos. I don't know if she took the sound off, but hopefully, okay, let me see what you guys are saying. It's crazy. I think I saw that on Bubbly Waters. Probably. Lenore, too, has it on her channel, I think. So, there we go. It was Bubbly Waters. Yeah, I'll go with yes. I'll go with yes on all that. I don't know if she actually put this particular thing on her channel, because we were working together on my channel first before she started her channel. Alright, the bark was from those apartments. Yes. Yes, Robin. And we could definitely, if you want to, I can make time, not now, but to go over Lana's footage. I don't know if she went and took the sound off, so you could do that too, and you'll hear the same exact bark, the same type of bark. If that dog is still in that apartment complex, and I think it's up front where Lana was going up those stairs. So to me, it just sounded like a SWAT team, guys. It sounded like either a group of individuals went in there looking like their SWAT team, okay, and could very been drug lords, or it was a SWAT team that went in there and really fucked up, and they staged the scene and probably assumed that assumed they got all the witnesses. But again, we won't know until Bethany and Dylan open up their fucking mouth. Yep, I'm cursing. TNT, analyzing the video. Yeah. Outstanding, yep. Vehicle movements, beeping. She did a great job. However, she was very intrusive. A little too noticeable, so you gotta be careful when you do stuff like that. So waiting on that, yeah. Okay. What else we got, guys? What else you got? I don't want to continue playing this because what I'm doing is I'm re-recording the same audio, so it's going to keep breaking up. It's not going to sound right. That's why I'm not going to continue playing this. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Alright, keep all in the family. Keep it all in the family. Here we go. Woo, woo. There's always some issues, man. I swear to God, if only humanity can actually govern themselves, okay? The officers are playing mommy and daddy to adults. To fucking adults who can't take care of them fucking selves. So the police have to come in. No, no, no. You can't do that. Time out. I lock you up right now. Time out. It's fucking sad. They say, I agree, the cop frats, even Fry's son was at the truck. Yes, thank you. But like I said, I'm not even sure if they were truly following Kaylee and Maddie. They were probably following another group, and they picked the wrong house to hit. They probably, because they know it's a blue house, they probably were supposed to get the house that was across from them. You know, like on the side of them there in the front. That could have been the house they were supposed to go after, or the one that's inside more, in the bowl more. They probably were supposed to get a different house. And they hit the 1122 King Road instead. So here, I got a little something here. Let's see. Boogie Woogie, because I don't have everything. I don't have everything. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna make you dizzy real quick. So hold your eyes. All the way down. Okay. What I'm looking for is my black and white. Alright. Wiggy. Okay, so yeah, this is the one where I didn't have everything together yet. So you have the house, you have the one that's in the front, and then you have another one that's back here. That's, you know, like right next door. So it's in this little circle, which is not in here. Okay, so this is an old model. Okay, that wasn't finished. All right, these are all the buildings. I downloaded it and started shaping them up. Okay, not hard to do. Okay, whoopee. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's a house right in here, right where my head should be, like right in there. Okay, they very well were supposed to hit one of these houses and not this one. Lucky. Alright, so those adults should have been, yeah. So should have been charged underage drinking. Yeah, but these guys in here were not underage. So Carrie will always separated this and says it's, whoa, wait, hold on, legal, wait, oh, legit, real recording. She would never make, okay, she would never make that up. Oh, okay, oh, I lost it. I'm not doing so good. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can find something better. This is something better. Oh, we got cops everywhere. Yes, we do. And oh, don't forget, he died. He died. Oh, don't forget this too. Who owns the Elantra? Yeah. Lana pointed this puppy out. Ew, ew. Who else? Demetrius. What? It's Demetrius' brother's house. Woohoo! Okay, my bad. I did point out the old dude. He's right there. Yes, we did. What? We pointed him out. No problem. Look at this. Look, look, look. Say hi. Here's your SWAT team right here. Here's the missing golf club that goes to the girly golf club. I mean, you can't get any brighter. Look at the way that they look like SWAT team over here. And then you got the good old boys. Oh, what? You got the knife too? What? Can't believe it. It doesn't get any better than that. Oh, what? How old is this old man? Wait, how old are you, motherfucker? Look at this chin. Look at that chin. Oh, you can see you from a mile away. You old ass motherfucker. Check this out. You old ass motherfucker. Doogie. Woogie woo. Can't get any better than that, bro. I see you. You old fogey. In a jersey outfit. Yeah, you're young. Hanging out with those college kids. Really? Okay. I seen another close-up, guys, that this might be a female and not a male. So I gotta go look for that. But somebody got a better, more clearer picture, and you start seeing hair, blonde hair over here. So, as soon as I can find that, y'all, I like watched it, but I don't know if I made a screenshot. So this very well could have been a female, not a male. We're gonna find out. I think Bubbly Waters has it, right? I mean, she's really, really smart. I mean, she can comb in on anything. Alright, so, you know, a lot of women be smoking. So you, Sarah, we'll probably go check out Bubbly's. I was looking for the land, the lay of the land. Boom. Alright, well, let's play with this lay of the land here. No, that's not going to work. Oh, look at this. Okay. Alright, check this out. It's supposed to be 1122 King Road, right? And then you see the road wraps all the way over here and it's a dead end. Okay, and then you see there's another road up here. Boo, 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 boo. Right? See that? That beautiful little highway right there. You know, if you park on the side, you can look into this house if you like. Okay. There's another house behind here. Interesting, right? Now, what I believe they're going to do... Let's see what we got going on here. Am I looking at the right place? I'm quite certain the house is in here, right? So we got this. That's a Linda Lane. Then these are the new apartments that are near the Linda Lane. So what I think they're going to do, they're not, because there's no space here really to do any type of memorial park or anything. They might make something special like a statue or something, but they're going to connect this road. They're not going to touch this, obviously. This is a private driveway. But what they'll do is they'll connect this road going through this whole property to get all the way up to this road. So the police can just come up and around. Come up and around this way as well. Yeah, it makes their life easier when they're doing their patrols. But that's the plan. What? Mark my words. Okay. What do we got here? Holding the knife. Those... Oh, wait. Should have been trying. Okay. So let's up out of here. I'm getting a little childish. I apologize. I was trying to get the full lay of the land. Full lay of the land. Oh, here we go. No, it's not. This one's not done either. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't have the other house over here. I don't have it. I didn't download it. Oh, no. Woogie. I did download it somewhere. I know I did. 4, got 3. Bring Kohbergers. Yeah, alright, I'm a little lost. But that's as usual. Alright, what else we got? Says all of the other kids' ages, they are deceased. They're all around 21 years old, the ones that are deceased, right? Most of all the youngins. Am I right? Hey, Lori? But not Ethan or Kopaka. I'll be flipping around if I try doing Google. And then what will happen is my screen will shrink. Sorry. Alright, so what's your opinions on everything I was blabbing about? Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm usually on something. You know, I'm usually, guiding us to, hey, what's going on? Yes, it is listed. Wait, what? Yes, it's listed them that way. Okay. Ethan is older as his age wasn't. I'll have to look into that, Lori, because I don't know about the age. But what I want to know is what y'all think about it. Do you think there's a similarity to what could have happened in the Idaho4 case? Or do you still feel that maybe there was a incident between Dylan and her boyfriend and Ethan, or an incident between Dylan and Maddie. Because remember, Maddie was the first to go. I mean, unless this scenario is right and their scenario is wrong about somebody sneaking in and doing a murder. Here's another thing I thought about too. If we go back to the Brian Kohberger being the murderer, or someone like Brian Kohberger, that scenario of her being thrown on the bed, grabbed and thrown on. I don't think there was enough space between the bed and the table that she had there for that individual to be able to have enough room to grab, pull, and pull. So he would have had to come up from behind her. So after, I think that when she walked in on seeing what happened to Maddie, the perpetrator was already out of the room and probably was planning on leaving, but probably decided to get up on behind her, or was probably coming to her room next, and kind of hid in the bathroom, waited till she passed by. She goes into her friend's room. She's taking a look, and she's like, "Oh my God!" Gets grabbed from behind and thrown on the bed, and then he comes back into the room, hops on the bed as she's crawling her way all the way up to that wall area. I mean, either way, if she was laying next to her friend or not, the body, because of how heavy we are upper body, it's not easy to get up and switch to run to the door, because it's impossible to, you gotta lift your whole body up no matter how light you are. So your body's naturally gonna crawl up instead of trying to go down, because you're looking to run. You're surprised. You're looking to make a run for it. So you're always going to go forward, not backwards. If you were calm and you were expecting it, you would know to crawl backwards to get out instead of going forward. So I know it's kind of weird. But that was a scenario too that I was thinking, okay, so if she was tossed on the bed, I had to think about how tight that bed and table actually was, and having that door in the way, making it not very possible to grab Kaylee and pull her into the room and throw her on the bed. It's not a lot of space for two people that I can see, but you know, who knows? I could be wrong. Again, we'll go over that 3D. But I think that person came up from behind her, picked her up, walked back in the room, tossed her on the bed, shut the door behind him, proceeded after her while she's crawling up to the wall to try and get out of the bed, because she doesn't want to go on top of her friend. I mean, who wants to run over your friend, you know? I just don't think she really was sleeping next to her friend. I just don't. Because I can't imagine anybody leaving their dog alone, locked in a room at all. Alone. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know your theories, what you think happened. You don't have to do it here, but you can definitely do it once this is uploaded. Alright, so if I was in Idaho, I'd be going to research for the knife, Jack's family's cabin. Yeah. He drove 3 miles in the morning after. Yeah, I agree with that. But here's the thing. They fought back, guys. They fought for their life. Which means this Jack needs to have bruises. Somebody that hurt them has bruises all over them. I mean, kick marks. You know we be kicking. Girls use their legs, okay? We be kicking. Scratching. You know, Okay, when it comes to females, we have strong legs, okay? Not strong arms, not a strong fist. That's what makes us different than men. Men have strong arms. They don't really have strong legs. It looks strong, but it's not. Mm-mm. So their upper body strength, women have lower body strength. So when you're fighting off a perpetrator, we're going to use our biggest strength, which is our lower body. Kicking, lots of kicking, scratching. Because we already know that our punches aren't going to happen, ain't going to work. We already know this. Our punches are too light. Our arm is not, powerful enough to really, do major damage. Our fists are small. Our hands are small. It's not going to help. But man, can we kick? Can we lock you in our legs and knock your ass out? Yes, we can. Okay. But so there should be bruise marks on the person's face. Now, I don't want to rule out Kohberger, because hold up, we cannot rule out Mr. Kohberger. Okay, we can't do it because look at his nose. I know he doesn't have a lot of bruises, but let's go back to the Kohberger picture. Mr. Kohberger. And I don't know if he spells his name with a Y or an I, okay? So I really don't. Sorry, give me a minute. Go to images. Images. And we want to look at that nose. He's got that nostril. Need a really good look at the nose, man. Okay, so here, he does not have a broken nose. Oh, come on. Okay? It's just a big, weird-ass nose. It's a bushy eyebrows. Okay? So, hold up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. Hop out of that. We want to look at the nose. The nose knows everything. I just want a close-up of the nose. I want to look at this real quick. It's a bit crooked, but this one looks photoshopped a little bit. Okay, that's him. I guess he cut his eyebrows. Hold on. How do I get out of this? Luggy. Alright. I just want a close-up of that nostril. I think this is it. Now check that out. That nose is broken. Crooked like a motherfucker. Okay, so don't rule him out completely, y'all. Look at that. Look. Unless that's Photoshop. Look at that motherfucking nose. Can y'all see that? Hold on, let's see if we can make that happen. I mean, you've seen the other pictures. His nose wasn't this bad. Hold on. Oh, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Learn to be nice. Boom. That's not right. Nothing works anymore. Let's see. Got this. Woogie. Yeah, don't play me. See, that's what I gotta do. My phone sucks balls. Alright. There you go. That's a fucked up nose. That is some crooked. Look, my pointer fits in there perfectly. Look at that. It fits in there like, unless this is photoshopped, guys, to look like this, to make him look like he has a broken nose. Like I said, I didn't think they got close enough to hit anyone in the face. Oh, they had to. Come on, man. It's impossible. I mean, imagine, you guys should do like a little kid play with your husband. Okay? Get your husband to get up on top of you, or a friend, and try to see what it's like trying to get that person off of you. Now, little exercise. Okay? And you're going to notice you're going to use your legs a lot. Okay? You're going to do a lot of grabbing. You're going to use your nails. but you're going to use your legs a lot. Now, as a man, it's different. They're going to be punching. They're going to be using their arms. They're going to use their legs to try and get out, but they're not they're not really going to think about head kicking. They're going to be punching. They're going to be trying to get their grip in. Do that whole wrestling thing if they use their legs. They may kick a bit, but not as much as girls. So, I mean, look, my profile pic fits perfect here. Right on top of his nose. It's like a perfect circle. Interesting, right? And we already seen bruises on Enon Harsh's face, and it was only on one side of his face. Not this side of his face, only one side of his face. He had a swollen eyebrow, buffy lip. One side of his face was darker than this side because he was swollen on this side of the face, and that was his first interview. And he's doing an interview with one side of his face swollen, and nobody noticed. Nobody. No, I only noticed it because Doc Thrifty kept going over Enon Harsh's Reddits and Enon Harsh's accounts and then showing his face, and I was like, and then showing his interview, and I was like, wait a minute, and I started pausing, and he was pausing, and I was noticing his face was not fucking right. And I posted it. Yes, I did. And everybody's like, oh no, it wasn't Enon Harsh. I think I probably took it off. I'll have to redo it because I think I took it off because it was too blurry and I was moving too fast. But we'll find it. All right. He didn't have to get on top of anyone. It took seconds, minutes. They described the fight with Xana up on the bed. How are you not getting on top of nobody? You have to get on the bed. You have to reach them. Kaylee, up on the bed, guys. You can't make me think, oh, they have to touch nobody. You just quick slice it, it's over. Two of them fought for their life. His nose looks broken before. If you look at the older pics. No, I know. I never said it didn't look broken, but damn, this looks all fucked up. Like, this is... I don't know what happened here. Okay? Like, that looks pretty messed up. That looks a little bit... Like, he's... Look at this. He's more of a knot up top. Like I said, it could be Photoshop. More crooked than usual. He has a long nose, guys. Not a short, not a flat nose. A very long nose. So this very well could have been Photoshopped. Okay? Let's see. There's your nose. He's got the biggest nostril on the planet. Okay? And he got the bushiest eyebrows on the planet. Dark sockets. I mean, so we cover up his face a little bit. And this is what Dylan said she saw. That's how they got him. That's it. There's nothing else. Oh, and then him pinging on their Wi-Fi. That's why I said don't rule his ass out yet. I'm not ruling him out until he either A, cracks, or like until he just like still keeps saying that he's innocent. That's what I meant to say. I'm not ruling him out, but if he is not innocent, he will crack. It will happen. But if he doesn't crack, guys, and he still keeps on that innocence, and then Taylor keeps finding more and more shit that went down, yeah, then you can say, okay, free the man, we're done, it's over. But don't rule him out yet. Don't rule him out yet. We don't know. So, I'm not saying he's the murderer, guys. Please don't think that. I'm not saying because remember, he's innocent before proven guilty. That's how it's supposed to be, even though that's not what's going on. I don't think I have anything else for y'all. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Thought I did, but I don't. Yeah, if I continue, all I'm doing is dragging it on. Just dragging away. Oh, check this out. Looky. So, here's a timestamp. Well, okay, it's supposed to be 1:56 a.m., somebody says. I don't have a timestamp. And look at this window. I think it was Lenore that put this out. I know she'll leave me a comment and I'll thank her for this, but there's no screen. Okay? So something was going on here. And this is that house that's right across from the blue house and right on the side of 1122 King Road. So, yeah, she was pointing this out. Okay, here's the white truck, black vehicle. Okay, hold on. Looky. Not working out. Okay, so all that came from this leak footage here. Okay, and it's a little cut off, but that's how she found the open window. I don't know what's going on there. Somebody looking out the window, I suppose. But that's how she found the open window. Okay. So I never noticed. Boogie. Oh my god. Where does it go? I never noticed that. So now you know where that came from. And that's that night, y'all. Okay, thank you, Amelia, for being here. I said your name right? It says, Saeed had super yes, he did. And he was the lookout. There's no doubt he was the lookout. He was making sure those boys did not say nothing to those officers. Okay? Yep. Yeah, give me that amen. You know I deserve it. Alright, don't forget to hit the like button. We do need to end it here. I can drag this out, let me tell you. But I'm not really gonna get anywhere with it unless we have more information, facts, because we're still in the theories. Yes, amen. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Again, I do hope that you'll be a part of my 3D animation investigation series. I really love working with you guys here on our regular chats. I wouldn't mind working with you on that as well. So don't forget to, so just in case I lose my channel for any reason, be on my Patreon so that I can tell you where my next channel will be in case I have to start over again, because shit happens here constantly. I try my best to stay out of trouble, but it's not easy. So then you can choose the Patreon or check out the Buy Me a Coffee app. I did videos on those, see if you like them. There's things that you can do on them. They're amazing. You just can't post videos. You can post links to videos. And when we get started, guys, we're going to be doing it's a webinar, and it'll be on the StreamYard, because now StreamYard has webinars so that you only the people you invite can actually join, which is awesome. And you don't have to worry about anybody trying to join on the side. Hit that like button. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, put that DNA on that like button. Give me some DNA. Come on. Hit that. Get that DNA on there. Touch. Use your thumb. Use your finger. Use your pinky. Get the DNA on there for me. Thank you. Yeah, give me some DNA. I need the DNA. Oh, sorry about that. But, like I said, and then when, for the free, version, if you guys just joined free, that's fine. You will be the first to see everything, okay? And I will still take your advice and your theories, and we'll work with them, so don't think not. You will still be on the credits for thanking you for that type of support. You do not have to spend money to support me, just so you know. Now, when I do release it to the public, it will not be on this channel, okay? So when I release each of the chapters, when I'm ready, of course, you guys all get it first. Everybody gets it before anybody. And when we approve it and we're happy with it, it's going here. Woogie woogie. As long as I can keep this one out of trouble, right? It will all be posted here. On this channel here. We will be posting all the theories. It will not be posted on Open Mind Perspectives. Open Mind Perspectives is going to be completely different. All the animations will go here when we are done. So don't forget to subscribe here, regardless if this is active or not. But this is where everything will be uploaded. So chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, so forth is going to be here. Okay? So what we're going to end up doing is the making of chapter 1 and then the completion of chapter 1. Okay? And then it'll be the same thing with chapter 2, and so it's all going to go here. I'm glad I have to. Yeah, you don't have to be a paid member if you don't want to be, but again, I'm only offering the extra perk of being a part of the animation to the ones that are paying. Otherwise, like, what's the use of paying if the ones that are there for free are going to get it too? You know what I'm saying? And any type of assistance would help, because 3D animation and programs, and it's not cheap, and it's not easy work either. So you are going to notice that. All right. So, but it's going to be there. It will not be on this particular channel. Now, on this channel, we're going to do. I'm not even ready for it yet. Okay. My version of, where'd it go? Okay, that'll be my version of the American Nightmare. Let me see. Can I do it this way? Boogie. Now, you guys did get to watch this, right? Because February 7th, we're going to talk about the American Nightmare. Okay, and I'm going to start putting out my own version of American Nightmare when it comes to the Brian Kohberger case, the Idaho4 case. Okay? So that's the plan. Hopefully that works out. That will be on this channel. There's no 3D animation happening here. Okay? It's just regular video, regular. Alright. I don't know if we're going to do a live event after this first live event, or if I'm just going to create a parody type video. So I also would love your comments about what should we name it. Because obviously this is taken. American Nightmare is completely taken. So I need your opinion on a new title. We're definitely not going to use her image, obviously. However, I do like the color in the background. So I need a title from you guys. Think of them. Leave me a comment on a title that we can use. And then it's going to be episodes. Episode 1, Episode 2, episodes. We're not going to do chapters. Obviously, chapters is for the other one. And then that's what's going to be on here. Okay, join the other channel. Good. Don't forget to join the Optum CSS. Be a member here. Okay, because I will post it in the members here. But it's just when it's free, completely free for everybody, it's going to be on Optum CSS, not here. But on the members, Boogie. Let me find my members. Only because I don't have a membership yet on Optum CSS. Because Optum CSS only has 200 and something, 236 members. So, subscribers. So I have no way of creating membership, nothing right now on there. I don't have a lot of views, so I'm not going to be monetized there yet. But once those chapters go in there, I will be monetized. But for now, I'm only monetized here. So, well, you can become a member here. I'm not pushing it, but if you want to, you can. And yet there's different tiers. But here, it'll be released for members only, okay? Just like the past ones are, okay? But it'll be here in members only, okay? Just so you know. And then when it's released for free, it will be on Optum CSS. All of it will be on Optum CSS. Because it's choreographed it. I'm going to keep it all under the company name. And I'll be here. Oh, well, I got 240. Yay! Yeah, I'm telling you, just like get yourself here. Build this channel up. What I'm also trying to do is make sure I keep the trolls out. So right now the trolls know, hey, she's gonna be over here. Let me quickly get a subscribe. Don't worry, the troll never gets to keep their channel very long, so they'll forget. Okay, this will pass their mind, so I'm pretty good. Yeah, build this up. Don't forget to come here. Join my members on my side. It's up to you, but I usually prefer my Patreon. So let me see where that goes. Wow, we're flipping. I'm just driving my brain. Why do I have to keep flipping? Oh, I'm telling you, I'm getting dizzy. Just flipping this thing around. It's just not cool. Alright, so you'll see I have the Buy Me a Coffee account, which is cool. I have more perks here than I do in my Patreon. But it seems like everybody likes the Patreon. So, Patreon. Boogie. You'll see my cute little face. Okay. And then you'll see all the stuff I was uploading. My ideas that I plan to do. So I want to come up with my own American Nightmare. So you can join here for free, okay? For free. You don't have to be a paid member. Please, you just know that you can be here for free. Okay? And then you'll get the links first. You'll get all the notifications first before anybody. Members also on my channel will get all notifications, everything before anybody sees anything. Okay? I'm a little dizzy here. This one is just because what I wanted to do is make my characters a little bit more realistic. I did get some advice by one subscriber, a few people that have nothing to do with my channel that are in real life, said that possibly making the characters too realistic might hurt the victim's family. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take my time on this one. I'm going to use my regular characters I have and work with those for now. But I'm going to have the other characters ready just in case the victim's family approves it. Okay? So let's find the regular ones. This is my regular ones, okay? So we're just going to work with those. We're not going to work with this last one because I broke him. I'm going to make it, we'll make it work eventually. And we'll do the scenes. Now, when we get to the movie part, at the end of everything, it's also including at the end of the trial, I will get an approval by the families, whether we're going to continue, or if we're going to release what I've already have, or are we going to create the movie with, shorten it, basically create one movie or one documentary and then use the use more of a realistic faces, because that's up to the families on that. And that's even if they want the documentary put out there, which I believe that they do. They want their story out there. They want everybody to know what happened to their children and why. Especially if we find out that it was law enforcement the whole time. Okay? Especially that. Alright, thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. Let me see what we got, because I can't turn this. I apologize. Okay, I joined your channel. Good job, good job. Excellent, hit the love. Don't forget to come here to the Patreon. If you want to see that, how to get to it, because I know not everybody knows how to get to it. Go back to this. Loggy. Okay. If you're on your cell phone, or if you're on a computer, there should be, it's a description. It talks about my channel. I know all my misspelled words, bad grammar, okay? Sorry, laugh at me. And it's right here, Patreon Visual Designer. And if it doesn't take you there, you can easily go to the link tree, okay? Eventually it's going to take me there. Oh yeah, it's so pretty. Okay. Sorry, I know this all shrunk because this is meant to be in a landscape version, not a vertical. Okay, so you can go here and you can find the Patreon in here. I think it's Visual Designer. Oh, this one's Patreon. Okay, so it says Unique Van Life Open Mind Perspectives Patreon. This one down here is Buy Me a Coffee. That's the magazine Buy Me a Coffee for the magazine business. If you want this crowdfunding, if you want to use Cash App, Venmo, PayPal to crowdfund me, you can do that from here as well. Okay. It's also on my Optum CSS. Let me go back to Optum. Optum CSS. Sorry, I can't help that. That voice is because I did that to my little baby doggy, and she loves it. So then you go here, and you'll have the same thing on Optum CSS. Talks about my, the things I do, places I go. Okay, and you have everything here. Okay, Patreon. Let me see if it actually takes you right to the Patreon. If you want to, crowdfund me, it's still the same. It's exactly the same. If you have a problem with these links, again, you go to the link tree. So let me see if this one takes you. I'm going to hit this one right here. Oh no, go back home. You're not nice. Okay. Alright, so this link I have to fix. This link is broken. Alright, I'm going to fix this. This link is broken. So you're going to have to go to the link tree here. Okay, and in order to find me, you just touch this one right here. Booyah. Alright. Oh, look how cute. I am over 18. Please be over 18. Okay, because if you're not, I will find out. And I will boot your butt out. Don't think I won't. Okay? Oh, unless you're a paid member. I may keep you. You never know. But at the same time, I don't need you to be immature here either. Alright, it says welcome, become a member. Let's see, we become a member. And then you can choose which. This one's free. You can choose where you want to be. Okay. Is this the right one? Yeah. Start for free. Free trial. Oh, wow. I should have a regular free in here, okay? So, make it happen. It should be free. Okay? I have a free one. Alright. And thank you guys so much for listening. Remember, if you want to help support me, do the crowdfunding. You're also going to notice that every single YouTuber is going to ask you the same thing. YouTube is not paying the way they're supposed to. They lie on how much you're getting paid for views. You don't have to believe me, but you can start your own channel to see that. I don't want to show you what I got going on because it's a bit, it's a bit much. I have to show you like all the screenshots and the fact that my revenue hasn't even budged. Okay, but I'll get into that. But trust me, it's rough, and I don't know why it's taken so long for any revenue to come out of the views, but I'm telling you, it's just so bad. So I'll show you. It's I don't know if any of you guys have a channel, and if not, let me show you what they're going through. Let me show you, because like I want you to see it. I do. And then I'll have to show you my screenshots. Okay, let's go to analytics. Analytics. All right, so this is where I'm at, right? That's views. But mind you, I was at 3,000 and something views. Okay, my revenue did not go anywhere, even adding all these views. All right, so you minus 3,000, maybe 619. Just erase that. Okay, you have 34,000 extra brand new views. Watch this. Okay, this is from December and January. Now check this out. Think I made money? Watch this. Revenue. And that's when you guys are doing super chats, you think we're actually getting it? Okay. It hasn't budged. It's been this way for the whole month of January, guys. Look what I made for December. So 140 of this in December I'm giving to Bubbly Waters, because this is most of this is her earnings. Okay, this is the pictures and stuff that she did for me. Okay, this is my new lives. This has none of her content in it. So, but that's it for a whole month. Okay, well, my stats are good. Like it makes no damn sense. It has been this way, even though that number. Now, let me show you too. Yeah, maybe after my screenshots. I don't know. You guys are understanding, right? So, I mean, it sucks. That's why we're pushing the crowdfunding. Please don't get upset with any creator that is pushing this. We're not trying to, like, make money on the subject. We're not trying to trick you into anything. Let me see if we got my screenshots. Now, you know what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do it later, because I have a stalker that likes to do screenshots of my stuff, and so far she's doxing my boyfriend. Okay, and so what she did was she went all the way to my Facebook to find who this one is and trying to say that he's somebody he's not. That's called doxing. So that's kind of what I'm going through now. So if I continue going down my photography list here, that's what she's doing. She's picking what she can see in my pictures and then going to my Facebook to find out who they are. It's sad, but I'll have to show you that another day. I'll put together something about what YouTubers are actually going through. I should be getting paid 11 cents per views, guys. 11 cents per view. And I'm not getting that. Analytics. Okay, so here's where I was the whole time. You see how far down I was? I'm down by 0. And then all of a sudden here, January 29. Woogie. So no revenue change, guys. No revenue change going up to 33K here. None. There is none. Okay? No revenue change. It sucks. Just want you to know. All these views, nothing. Any list for super chats? I have no list in here of any extra like super chats, thank you money. Um, you know, the money you guys had sent me already. There's nothing here on it. Nothing. Okay? Estimate revenue. Let me see if maybe I'm wrong. Shorts. I made $7. Out of 52K views, guys. $7. Are you freaking kidding me? 30K. 215 for my live events. I get paid more for live events. This is another reason why YouTubers are doing live events. They get paid more. You get paid more money doing that than leaving regular videos. So here we go. Boogie. Shorts, nothing. They say you make 13 cents per short per view, right? Okay, 13 cents for every 1,000 views. Wow. Really? That's so yay. Okay. $3.17 for every 1,000 views. $60 out of 19. I mean, really? You get paid, you get paid more doing the live event. So that's what I get for a whole month. Alright, what is, YouTubers don't make money like you think. They just don't. Okay, just wanted to show you that. I hope that was okay that I showed you. Oh, have a good night, Lori. I apologize for not saying good night. Okay, I joined your other channel. I am glad. Okay, is everybody still here? Alright. Let me go back to this. I just need something dark, guys, so I can read what you're all, saying. So remember, we covered this. Again, I'll leave the links for you to get to it in my Patreon, so you can watch this on your own. Keep an eye on the case. They very well could have had a warrant out for him, or somebody called and made trouble for him, and they thought and felt that they needed to SWAT this trailer home. It's a trailer home. It's not a house. It is a camper. So just want to make sure y'all know that. We'll go over the address, find out if it's their land or if they were just camping. But this is some serious shit, guys. This is what's going on with these fucked up SWAT teams. Okay. Anybody want to say anything before I go? Any opinions? Hit that like button. Make sure you're all hitting that like button. I mean, just because there's only 36 left doesn't mean you all hit that like button. Get that DNA on there. Say goodnight to me. Oh, you became a member. Thank you. But your message was restricted. Look, I don't know if it was bad. I don't know what you were saying. I didn't hit the restriction, but if it's, certain type of words that are not suitable, you'll be restricted. Nobody will see your message. So if you want to re-message, go right ahead. She goes, AG, watch their guilt shift. AG, watch TNT guilt shift. Okay. Well, thank you for being a member. Thank you so much. Anybody else that wants to be a member, please join. I told you all the goodies are going to be there. Okay, anybody want to say anything before I go? I'm getting ready to go. You have any questions? Did we miss anything? Do you think, whatever scenarios, let me know. Definitely leave me comments. All theories are still in the air, guys. Still room for theories. There's still room for finding more stuff out about Idaho. And the rest of the justice system in America, how corrupt, how fucked up it is, their training programs, including having a trainee with a trainee all alone on the field. Okay? Seems to be a lot of that going on. Alright? That's it. Nothing else? Got 28 left. Good night, guys. Sweet dreams. Hopefully you're not gonna like continue trying to dox me. Whoever's watching. Yeah, I'm actually easily found. I'm not hard to find. Really. It sucks, but hey. I'm not hard to find. But don't seek me out. Sweet dreams, Lori. Thank you for being here. I'm just letting my, stalkers or stalker know that if they try to seek me out, I will be the last person on the planet that they'll ever see, ever hear a voice from. I'll be the last. And you will be on a milk carton. Where is so-and-so, okay? And nobody will ever find you. Just so you know. I'm not the one. Alright, I love y'all. Good night. LOL. I actually mean it. I'm not a joke.